So our opponent states that assault weapons should be banned, but the real definition of assault weapons from the U.S. Department Small Arms Identification Operation Guide states that that an assault weapon is a short, compact, semi-automatic weapon that fires a cartridge intermediate in power between submachine guns and rifle cartridges, but cosmetically similar to military guns. Cosmetics may include adjustable stock, which has no real purpose or function, a detachable magazine, and a pistol grip, which all have been illegal for over half a decade. He first claims that they pose an unnecessary threat, and he also claims that people are more likely to suffer from gun-related deaths, and he also claims that that they're the real that assault weapons are the real reason for most deaths in the United States. First off, he claims that the murder rates are affected because of assault weapons. It was found that an assault weapons ban did not significantly affect murder rates at the state level in a study from 1980 to 2009 by an applied economics letter. Another decade-long study covering from 2000 to 2010, covering 84 public mass shootings, found that pistols were used 60% of the time, and all types of other rifles were used 27% of the time, which includes assault weapons. So it's not just rifles that were used, it's all types of weapons, but mainly pistols were used for all types of mass shootings. He claims that another reason that they claim an unnecessary threat is not true. In the first 7 years since the ban was lifted, murders declined 43%, and violent crimes decreased 43%, and rapes decreased 27%, and robberies also decreased 49%. Not only that, a study commissioned by the Department of Justice in 2004 found that the federal law ban of 1994 on assault weapons didn't lead to any decrease in gun crime or gun deaths. Rifles, assault or otherwise, are rarely used in gun crimes. He claims that people are more likely to suffer gun-related deaths because of assault weapons, but that's not the case. The gunmen in the Charleston church shooting and the Fort Lauderdale shooting all used handguns in their shootings, not assault weapons. The Center for the Disease Control and Prevention estimated that in 2013 alone, there were 33 firearm deaths based on mass shootings, but only 502 of those deaths were from assault weapons, which claims that only a very minimal amount of deaths from shootings were from assault weapons, but they're mainly from other weapons. Handguns far outnumber both knives and rifles in American murders, and there were 7,105 murders by handguns in America in 2016. Handguns were not included in the assault weapons ban, so banning assault weapons would not do anything to really lower this number because the number was so great. And they also claim that there's a high rate of deaths for these weapons, but according to the DOJ, murder rates were 19.3% higher when the federal weapons ban was enforced, and the ban only covered 1.39% of models and firearms in the market. So the ban's effectiveness was very limited because it only covered such a limited amount of weapons. And not only that, they claim that it's very easy to obtain weapons, which is actually very true, but that also hurts their case because Idaho State police spokesman stated, unfortunately, whether there is a ban or not, some individuals will find a way to get the weapon no matter what. So you can pertain this to drugs, which are illegal, but people get those no matter what. Another statement by James Jacobs, professor at New York University of Law School, stated there are already thousands of guns in the country that are unaccounted for, and those could easily end up in the hands of someone who wanted to commit a mass murder. So no matter what, if you ban these weapons, people can still find a way to get them, just as they're using to get drugs. That's it.